Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying Fudgeamentals. These are fudge truffles. We have the chocolate, the salted caramel,
raspberry and peppermint.
These were $6.99 each at T.J.Maxx. These are the only 4 flavors that T.J.Maxx had, so I grabbed all 4. And we have been there several times since I first bought these, and these are still the only flavors that they have. So, but you never know when you go into a different T.J.Maxx or Home Goods or Marshalls or whatever, what other flavors they're going to have. So you might be able to get different flavors. But this is the whipped chocolate fudge, covered in dark chocolate. And these are all whipped. And they're all in dark chocolate, yeah. So
just the filling's different.
The filling is chocolate, yeah. So this is an 8-ounce, 226 gram package. It says these are manufactured for Fudgeamentals, Melville, New York. It says, indulge in our fudge truffles where classic chocolate fudge meets modern decadence. Whipped to airy perfection, this light yet luscious fudge melts effortlessly in your mouth. Wrapped in a smooth, rich layer of dark chocolate, every bite is an irresistible blend of creamy, dreamy indulgence. One bite and you'll never look at fudge the same way again. 8 servings, 1 piece, 28 grams is 120 calories. So there are 8 pieces of fudge in here for $7. All right. Individually wrapped, that's what I was expecting. And these are like, what would you say, a miniature candy bar?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the fun size, right? Fun size.
About that size.
Yeah.
I'm thinking these almost look like those little eggs that they put out, that Russell Stover's puts out at Easter.
Except they're not shaped like that.
They're not shaped
They're
like
not
that.
an egg shape, but so they're a little bit smaller, but yeah.
Do you want, it's firmer than I was thinking. Do you want half of a half?
I don't know.
Here, take that. If that's not enough.
If we need more, we can get more, yeah.
They are 120 calories a piece, so. Just brown. I like that the texture's a little like thick, but it's not quite truffle.
It reminds me of that Mackinac Island fudge.
I can see that.
That you get in the wedge.
Yeah, because when you chew that, it's kind of got a thickness to it.
Mm-hmm. It's that kind of fudge.
Yeah, almost like it's got a glue in it.
I think it's very delicious.
It's good. I wouldn't say it's whipped.
No, I didn't get a whipped texture because you can get a whipped Russell Stover and it's very airy
and light.
Yeah,
and really like melts. This one you have to almost chew it.
Yes, so I think it's incredibly sweet. I really do like the flavor of the chocolate. I agree with you. I wouldn't consider that whipped. No. But yes, those are very enjoyable.
And they're calling them truffles, though. Like I said, I don't think it melts quite like a truffle because the truffle's very.
It's just like chocolate fudge.
Yeah,
that's what it tastes like. Fudge. Chocolate fudge.
Yeah.
I wonder when these expire. Oh, these are good until next year. Wow.
Just in case you wonder.
Okay. Yeah. This is the salted caramel, again in dark chocolate whipped. This is 130 calories for one. Okay, there's 2. A layer of dark chocolate in every bite, yeah.
Was a half fine?
Yeah, oh yeah, that works fine.
There's lots of flavor there.
Anytime if I don't get enough, I'm not afraid to take another bite, that's for sure. If I had to eat the whole thing, I would.
Now that is a better texture.
That's completely different.
Mm-hmm. That's really nice. I would almost consider that airy and sugary, like gritty sugary. That's really good. Mm-hmm. I thought this one was okay. That one's really good.
You know though, I love this. That is so, it feels like it tastes like it has so much butter.
It does taste kind of buttery.
Yeah, it's like, it's buttery.
The texture of the center is so different.
Yes, I love the way when you bite into it and then it spreads on your tongue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it just kind of sits there a little bit and it allows you to really appreciate the flavor of it.
Yeah, I would literally cut these or bite them into fourths and just let it sit on my tongue and melt.
Yeah, that is a nice, the way they have it packaged, and I like it that it's all in one bag like this. It would be a nice treat to keep around.
Yeah, it's really nice.
But
and you could eat one. I think that would hit your sweet tooth.
did you get salt? Because it's supposed to be salted caramel. I didn't get like sea salt, and like sometimes afterwards I pull salt from my teeth.
Yeah.
I did not ever get that.
I never got a salty flavor, but the caramel doesn't taste like pure caramel either.
Exactly, I agree with that.
So I can
you
see
did
where
get pieces, yeah.
Yeah, but I can see where that caramel would be like a sea salt kind of flavor.
Okay, so this is raspberry, and it's 130 calories for one.
I'm just leaving one out in the package so you can take a picture.
You know, you mentioned this being the size of a Russell Stover.
Yeah,
do they make bags like this of individually? Because if they don't,
I've seen bags of.
They do have bags. Yeah, they do sell, or they did. Yeah, they do have bags of something. They're just not common, I don't think.
No, this one's more dense like the first one, or at least when I'm cutting it, feels that way. No, it's pretty soft.
They will have to do something to this recipe.
Look at the one.
It has red number 3. It has red number 40 and red number 3. So
I don't know when they have to have that done by, like next year. That's really good. I like the raspberry.
It's terrific. It's sweet. Again, it has the texture of the second one, the salty caramel.
Yeah, it's not quite as sugary. Gritty, but it's still pretty close.
Yes, yeah, it has the whipped texture. It still isn't whipped like if you're used to buying Russell Stover. It's almost like marshmallowy, like pillowy.
It's very airy.
Yes, this is definitely lighter. It's not as dense as the first one.
No, the first one was kind of dense. This one and the caramel one both have been not airy, but I'm glad they're not really whipped up and airy, because then it gives you something to actually feel like you're eating something too.
I agree.
Because sometimes you get those Russell Stover things, like, did I eat anything?
And it's like, why did I pay $1 for this when it's gone?
Yeah, and the calories are just as much.
Exactly.
So
that's why I like this better.
Yeah. That raspberry reminds me of the raspberry in a box of chocolates, but it's not quite as strong.
It is a delicious sweet raspberry, and it goes very well with the dark. No, it goes, and there's no, I didn't get any seeds.
No
for
seeds.
sure, no seeds. I would rather have these than those Russell Stover ones. These are very good quality. The only bad thing is you're probably going to have trouble finding them, because unless maybe you go to their website, because I've only seen them at T.J.Maxx. This one is the peppermint, and this is the highest calorie one. This is 140 calories. So that's funny that this is the highest calorie.
It's a shame there's that many calories for this one little. I mean, at one point in time in my life, I would have just stuck the whole thing in my mouth.
Oh, of course, yeah. I'm assuming, you know what assuming does, but I'm assuming that you could type in Fudgeamentals Fudge Truffles and find their website. The website is not on this bag. It's not. Unless, it hadn't been covered up even, because I can see that's a barcode under there. It says compared to $9. We got them for $6.99. Apparently, that's a really good deal.
You'll like that too. Or I think you'll like it.
The texture.
Yeah, the texture and the flavor. The flavors are really nice. Peppermint, not one of those really strong, like, mints. It's not mint, it is literally peppermint.
That is so nice. Not overpowering at all.
No, it's not like a York where it's really strong mint.
No.
It's pretty strong, but it's not that kind of mint.
Yeah, it's there, but it's more subtle, and it goes so well with that chocolate.
None of this dark
Delicious.
chocolate. The dark chocolate's not what I would consider dark chocolate. It's not bitter. It's a darker chocolate, but it's not bitter at all.
That is absolutely delicious.
It's probably one of the best peppermints I've had.
I know, that's what I'm thinking. I can't think of a peppermint that I've liked as much as this in a long time. This is absolutely delicious.
Very, very good.
Yeah.
That's
why it's a bummer that you might not be able to find these.
I think all of these are good except maybe the chocolate one.
I love the chocolate.
I probably wouldn't get the chocolate because it was a little. It wasn't as sweet, but the texture was a little denser. But I love all three of these.
I think All 4 of these are good.
They're definitely worth trying.
All 4 of them are worth buying. And somebody has to, you know, we always give you our opinion of the order they should come in. And somebody's going to come in last, but that's not that it means that it's not good, because they're all worth buying. Because Kevin's order is going to be completely different than my order.
My last is probably going to be your first.
Well, it'll be close. So
mine, I would get salted caramel first and foremost. So that would be my number 1.
Okay.
I'd probably get the mint second.
Okay.
No, I'm going to get the raspberry second, the mint, and then I put the chocolate.
Okay.
So that.
Okay, the chocolate is my number 1.
I knew it would be.
And, you know, and we talked about how different the texture is of that. I don't mind it, though, because at least you're taking longer to eat it.
Yeah, and you know what? Another piece in here might be more whipped up, too.
It might have been the one that we got. Okay, so I'm going to say chocolate number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, I'm going to shock everybody, and I'm going to say mint.
It's really good.
Love the mint. It's just absolutely wonderful. Number 3 is going to be the raspberry, and your first is going to be my last. But I do love it. I think it's
honestly,
wonderful. The thing about this one is it is the most whipped of all of these, and I would eat it fast.
I would too.
That's why I'm putting it last, not because of the flavor, but because it's going to be here and gone. And so I want something that's going to last a little bit longer.
And honestly, my middle 2 were so close to each other, I could have easily changed those. So.
But I'm very impressed with these, because you never know when you go in T.J.Maxx or
and then they say fudge reimagined. You're like, I don't know about that. How's it been reimagined?
Exactly.
It's not your traditional fudge, though. Don't think about it as a brick of fudge. Okay? It's not like that. It is a whipped up texture flavor.
But it is delicious. So if you see it in your stores, please tell us where you've seen it. Have you seen other flavors? Because you know, if they do these 4, you would think they do other flavors too. So I will have a picture of each one of these for you at the end. And thanks for watching.